Sup, my vengeful friend. A devil makes you a beautiful offer that sounds astonishingly wonderful. Come with me, it says. My master will grant you all that your heart desires if you choose to be of service to my master. You are tired of your basic life, so you take the devil's master up on its offer to be of service. Your contract seems pretty fair on paper. You glanced over to the devil that brought you in, and you noticed the look of jealousy, envy, and hatred on its face. You didn't read much into it, and decided to focus on the task at hand. Your first assignment seemed pretty simple and straightforward, and you thought to yourself, the devil's master is a really generous person. You are nervous yet burning with excitement to complete your first task. You swiftly realize that the task that you thought was simple came with a price your check could not cash, one that makes death seem like a distant lover that you yearn wholeheartedly to be intertwined with without a care in the world. You passed out on the ground in antagonizing pain. However, before you completely went in a state of unconsciousness, you hear voices discussing some future plans that they have in store for you. 2 days later, you woke up in bed in dreadful shock and torment. The first thing you see when you wake up is the demon who got you in this situation in the first place. It tries to comfort you to do your role, but you play that death would be sweeter than the pain of completing said role. The demon completely ignores your concerns and suffering and pleads with you to do your role. You simply was not having it, and the demon and its acquaintance left speedily. The next day, a cup of tea was brought to you on behalf of the demon, and you instinctively thought it was a demon's way of showing empathy. You felt lightheaded and passed out after a few sips. You woke up in the dungeon infused with a splitting headache. You were then beaten and drugged and used as a sexual tool for the guards repeatedly. You became a shell of your former self. The demon who brought you to this place routinely visited your cell to personally give you a beating just for the fun of it. You were then drugged, beaten, and forced to complete your roles that you had agreed to on the contract while being beaten and abused behind the scene. My question to you is, if you had the power to go back in time, would you walk away and do everything in your power not to be associated with demons? Or would you live through the suffering twice to get your revenge?